Recording now. We're recording this podcast. This is going to be a podcast, I think. But this is my first live, and I'm recording it. Thanks for joining. Let's get those likes up to 100. My name is Eric Nubile. I'm a practicing Strega, and I am also an occult author. My book will be out soon. It's called Strega Evolution. It's basically a manifesto of how I run my family. I used to be a Latin king in Springfield, so the Springfield faction for 23 years. Allegedly, it was associated with the Genovese crime family and the Springfield Mafia. Allegedly. So I was part of that organization for 23 years, and now I'm here. Thanks for the likes. We're up to 61. Now I'm here on Beacon Hill. And I am the president of the Beacon Tenant Association. I am president of Nubile LLC. I am also work for the elections department, and I'm an ordained minister of Stregan area. And benvenuti a tutti, all my Italian followers. Seguimi tutti everywhere on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Check me out on YouTube, guys. We want to get my YouTube numbers up. I want to thank the Masonic community. Is there any Masons here tonight? If there's any Masons here tonight, let me know. Thank you guys have been great supporters. I make Masonic content. I'm probably going to join the Masonic community. Been to 3 dinners. Also, Witch Talk. Thank you, Witch Talk. I love you, Witch Talk, because I'm a witch, just like I'm a Strega, just like you. And I want to thank Witch Talk for all the support and really getting the message out. Let's get these likes up. And it's 40 more likes. I'm gonna get into some stories. 40 more likes. We're gonna get into some stories. Let's get the numbers up. Thanks for joining. 40 more likes. Keep them likes coming. Once I hit 100 likes, so I'm going to get this story going. There we go. 93. We're almost there, guys. 93. 93. And give me some messages. What do you want to know about me? What do you want to know about the movement and my businesses? Come on, 8 more likes. Let's get it. 7 more likes. Lucky number 7. Fortuna. Come on. Come on. In Boca Lupo. Oh, less. Let's get it. 7 more likes. 7 more likes. Let's keep those likes coming. Please share this. Please share this live. Share this live. Let's get the numbers up. I don't know. This is my first live. I don't even know how it works, guys. So if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. Let me know. Let's get these likes up. Let's get more people in the live. Okay. My goal today on this live is to reach as many people as possible. Many people as possible. Oh, I'm an Italian and I support a Jew Mason. I hate to tell you, but a lot of my friends in the Masonic community are Italians. They're not Jews. Okay? You should really educate yourself that not all Masons are Jews, bro. Where do you get your information from? You're totally wrong. If you were Italian and you really wanted to support, you'd be supporting me. So it just shows your ignorance, bro. I'll go live with you. You want to go live right now? Let's go live. Send me a live request. User 5, whatever the fuck you are. Or you're going to hide behind the fucking... You're going to be a computer tough guy, little message tough guy, you're nobody to me. So you can get off the fucking live if you don't like it. But anyway, guys, for the people who do like it, and for the non-ignorant motherfuckers, the Masons are not a Jewish organization. They're a knowledgeable organization. There's been a lot of presidents who came out of the Masons, and I'm in a political field, and on Beacon Hill there's a lot of Masonic people, and they're actually friends of mine. So to all the Masons, you're not just my friends, you're my brothers. I have 2 people that I consider brothers, and they're from Puglia, Italia. Yeah, So you can call them traitors too, but they're both two successful people. One's a famous musician here in Boston, and the other is a businessman for Italian clothing. So it shows what you know about the Masons. I don't even know because I'm not a member, but they support me. You know why? Because they support the truth. And you support ignorance. And not only that, the witch talk, I support witch talk. What are you going to say bad about witch talk? You want to violate my religious rights like Rogerson Communities does? Fuck him. Anyway, let's get to what I'm talking about. So everybody, 7 more likes and I'm going to tell you how I got here today. 7 more likes and I'm going to tell you my story of 1 year and 1 month ago. Okay, 7 more likes. Come on, 7 more likes. That's it. And I'm going to tell you a story about 1 year and 1 month ago. 7 more likes. Come on, guys. Anybody? Yeah, okay. So, you're still on the live, even though you don't like me. This is the idiocy. But, listen, currently my religious rights are being violated. My 5th Amendment rights are being violated. And the only people supporting me are the Masons and the witch talk. And there's others. So, Fafanculo, for me and everybody else, you ignorant. Get off the live. Get off the live. Get off my live. You suck. And anyway, welcome everybody. Benvenuto a tutti. Thank you everybody. Thank you for joining. Get the likes up. I need 7 more likes and I'm going to start telling stories. I'm going to start telling you prison stories, jail stories, witch stories, everything. You know what? Fuck the 7 likes. I'm going to tell you how I got into witchcraft. So when I was 9 years old, my grandfather died and I inherited his books and writings. And he was very influenced by Edgar Cayce. If you guys know, he was also a major influencer, if not the beginning of the New Age movement, Edgar Cayce. I could be wrong, but and he was a psychic. He was a psychic who could go in a trance state and he could tell you medical things, medical cures. He literally cured a man with a knee thing. He had a problem with his knee and he had none of this knowledge. Hold on, guys. The phone's going to die, so I'm going to grab the cord so I can put it to charge. Probably should have charged the phone before I went on the live, huh? Probably should have charged the phone before I went on the live, but we're going to plug it in right now because we can't stop now. I'm going to have to unplug something here. Check out the altar in the meantime. Okay, everybody. Sorry about that. Let's plug this phone in. My bad. We're back in business. Let me just turn this for a second. I want you guys to see I'm in a wheelchair. Okay. Thanks for being on the live. Some comments were filtered to protect the community experience. Why you guys hating? You guys are such haters. Well, no, not you guys. There's only a certain hater. Ignorant people. So, I'm going to tell you now how I got into witchcraft. My grandfather died when I was 9 years old, and I inherited his books and writing. Then when I was 15 years old, I had my first son. Well, I only have one son. I had my son when I was 15 years old, and I moved into his mother's friend's house, and his mother's friend was a Wiccan reverend. She was a Dianic witch, and I learned, and a year later, 1 year and 1 day later, if you know witchcraft initiations, 1 year and 1 day later, I was initiated into the arts of witchcraft, and it was a Kabbalistic Dianic tradition that I now write about and I now speak about. So that's how I came into becoming into witchcraft. And after that, I needed to support myself at 15, and there really wasn't a lot of ways. Keep them likes coming. There really wasn't a lot of being so young The court threatened to put me in jail. Even though I was working 40 hours a week and paying child support, at 16 years old, they wanted to put me in jail for 6 months. Believe it or not, it was scared, guys. Now I've been to 7 different jails and prisons in 2 different states. I don't know what the fear was. Probably because I was so young. The only thing I knew about prison or anything was what I seen in the movies. So it started my career in crime. Before I was 23 years old before I even joined the Latin Kings. I was already an established criminal in the city of Chicopee and Willimantic. And so I didn't want to go to jail for 6 months. So I basically ran. And what happened is I ended up becoming a criminal because I wanted to stay off grid. And I just never was able to leave that life. If you know anything about that life, you can't just walk away. And so what I did is, let's invite some more people to the live. There was a certain girl I want to invite to the live. Let's see how I do that. Let's invite somebody, you know, because if I can get a dialogue with somebody, this will be a lot more interesting. Let's see where's the Red Fairy? Red Fairy, let's see if the Red Fairy wants to go live with me. Come on, Red Fairy. Let's go live together. Me and you got history. Come on, share this live. Share this live. Get the likes up. I'm going to get real interesting once these likes get up. You can't even get me 7 more likes. Come on, guys. Okay. 5 of my friends are live. We can invite them. Let's, one new message. Let's see. I don't know. Let's invite this guy to go live. I'm going to get really upset if that, if you don't speak English. And so we'll go from there. But let's see if somebody else wants to get on the live with me. I'm looking for a certain girl who wanted to go live with me. Let's invite. Okay, let's keep going on this live. Okay. Hey!
Hi, how are you?
How are you? What's your name?
I'm good. Katrina.
Katrina, nice to meet you.
How are you?
This is my first live.
Is it?
Yeah, I finally just hit 1,000 subscribers. It's my first live. I'm glad you're on. I need a little dialogue to keep this energy going.
Okay, I just sent you a follow so that way, you want to do a battle?
What's a battle?
So I'm going to send you this, and you'll see it on your screen, and it's like the people in our chat, they send gifts and tap this screen, and that's how we win the game.
Oh, that's great.
I have one win right now, so, and you have 0, but
Hey.
it'll bring people in to start tapping the screen.
Sweet, sweet. That sounds great. So
and as they come in, just tell everybody to tap the screen.
Where are you from?
I'm from New Mexico.
New Mexico? No kidding. I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts, but I live in Boston now.
In Boston? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself if you want. So, I was actually, when I was younger, maybe around 9 years old, my grandfather died. I got into witchcraft and stuff. About 16 years old, I moved in with my son's mother's friend, who was a Wiccan reverend. I became initiated a year and a day into the arts of witchcraft. Then the court we broke up. The court wanted to put me in jail for 6 months. At 16, I wasn't going, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up becoming a criminal to stay off the grid, and I ended up becoming a Latin King for the Springfield, Massachusetts faction of Latin Kings for 23 years. 23 years. And now I had an accident. You see I'm in a wheelchair, but I can walk again. And in 1 year and 1 month, I I turned my whole life around in 1 year and 1 month. 1 year and 1 month ago, I was homeless, disabled in a hospital bed. I managed to stay on the streets, not commit a crime, and not go in a homeless shelter. 7 months later, I moved to Beacon Hill, Boston. You know what that is? That's where the state house is and all the government is. This is the political neighborhood for Boston, Massachusetts. So after I moved there, I flew to Italy to celebrate. Then I returned. I finished my whole house for free. Then I was employed by the elections department. Then I was elected president of the Beacon Tenant Association in my building. Then 1 year and 1 month, just this month, I registered a social media company, and I'm doing a project now called the Boston Homelessness Project. And yeah, but that's all the good news. But I'm going to tell you what the bad news is. The bad news is, believe it or not, I had a secretary on my board. She's still an active drug user. She conducted herself unprofessionally. Now she has a campaign against me to assassinate my character. And the sad part is the management is going along with this, and they're censoring all my publications. They're violating my religious rights, not letting me burn incense in my house, and they want me to sign an illegal contract that they can come in my apartment anytime they think I'm burning some incense. When by Boston law, you got to have a 24-hour notice. Now, would I be a good president of a tenants' rights organization if I didn't know my rights? And like, my message, I think you like my message. My message is, the mayor picked up my organization. We've been referred to the small business department and another department that's going to help our organization grow and get us grants and business.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Tell me something. Tell me about you now.
That's a whole lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. I know. I got to take a big breath to tell all this.
Right. I don't know. I'm from New Mexico. I'm a mom of 5.
Yep.
That's about it.
What do you do on TikTok?
On TikTok, I just do battles like this.
Okay. How do we win?
And I get subscribers. We do games. They send the gift, and I write their names on the T-shirt.
Sweet. Maybe after this we could talk on. You could teach me some more. Not on the live.
Right?
You know.
CJ, welcome in.
Yeah, welcome everybody who's joining live.
Yes,
we want to win this
please.
battle. How do we win? We get the most people?
You don't win, guys. Yeah. You have to get the most points. Right now, I'm winning.
Oh, I'll let you win. As long as I get the message out, you can win. It's okay.
He said he's going to let us win.
Yeah. I don't even know how to play the game, but hey, we'll see.
Next row, yes.
Hey, just quick question. If you're live with somebody and I want to disconnect that person without cutting off the whole live, how do you do that?
On the bottom where it says host.
Yep.
Do you see it on the bottom?
Yeah.
You would click that, and then there's the little like swirly with the X on it.
Yep.
You hit that, and it'll take you back to just your live.
Oh, great. Thanks for that. I already had to cancel live like 2 times because I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, because if you hit the power...
I lost.
Yeah.
I lost.
But I sent you a follow. I'll see you around, okay?
Yo, thank you for jumping on the live. You made it more interesting.
Yeah, of course.
Message me anytime. Thanks. You're great. And thank everybody for joining. Ciao. All right. That was great. She was great. Thank you for joining the live, everybody. 283 likes. That's what's up. I don't know how to do subscriptions. I don't know how to get money on this thing. I make $0. So if you guys know how to send me anything, do it up. But what's more important to me is not the money. What's important to me is spreading the word and getting awareness. And true Christianity, Orthodox Italians believe in Lord Jesus, King of Kings. I believe in La Sacra Corona della Creazione, the crown of crowns, the true King of Kings. Okay, I'm a universalist. My religion, in my book, in my tradition, you can believe in any gods you want. You just have to believe in one supreme being. that all gods are a manifestation of one unknowable supreme being. And Mason Giuseppe Manzini and Alberto Pike talked about how Masons would make world wars happen backed with Jew money. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a Mason, guys. I'm not a Mason. They just support me. I might become a Mason. I don't know. I go to the dinners in my neighborhood and they support me. So I can't speak for the Masons' agenda. I want you to know that. I just thank them for their support. I like their knowledge, and I'm thoroughly impressed by their hundreds of years of traditions, guys. I mean, if you can't see the power these people have and how many political figures came out of that organization, and considering I'm in a political neighborhood that's filled with Masons, it only makes sense for me to go in that field. I don't need, but I like the Masons, and I think they're great people. And Jew money or whatever money, if they're doing, they're still doing it big. You can hate on them, but you know what? Their name is still live on after yours. You'll still be a nobody. So I mean, criticizing people without knowledge is, I'm not even going to comment on it. You know what it is. It's ignorance. You're ignorant. So if you don't know something, why don't you educate yourself first? So if Masons Giuseppe Manzini and Albert Pike said this, why don't you ask them what they meant? You're asking me? I don't know what they meant. I'm not a Mason. I'm not Albert Pike, and I'm not Manzini. I'm nubile. You understand? I'm not a Mason. I'm a Stregoneria. I practice Stregoneria, excuse me. I practice Stregoneria, and I have my own tradition. I'm also an ordained minister from Universal Life Church. Anybody could be a minister, but I earned the right. I was initiated at 16 into a Kabbalistic Dianic tradition. That group, we had two groups, an inner circle, an inner covenant, and an outer circle, where we would do rituals for the public and bring in new members. And so, yeah, let's talk. You guys want to? So, I have a book called Strike Evolution. You know what? Whoever donates, okay, whoever makes me some type of donation, either on my website or on this, right, on TikTok. Anybody who makes a donation at paynubilellc.org, again, paynubilellc.org, or on TikTok if you make a donation, or if you go to GoFundMe, Boston Homelessness Project, if you donate there, I will give you a free digital copy of my book, and I will give you a free copy of my digital artwork. So if you make a donation, I don't care if it's $5. Research the Rothschilds, JP Morgan, and Rockefellers. You know what? I don't got to research them. I just know they're ballers. So if you're hating, it's because you're not a G. You're not a big G. You're not a baller. But you're adding drama to my life, so it's okay. Yeah, they're all ballers. So what are you saying bad about them? They're Jews, so what? I don't hate Jews. I don't hate nobody. I'm a universalist, okay? I practice universal witchcraft. I'm a universalist. The Universal Church of Life has let me perform pagan rituals and esoteric rituals in their church, and now I'm a minister of their church. And I just know the Rothschilds and Morgans are ballers and they're rich. Is that a problem for you? Why you hating? Why you hating? Because you're broke? I'm the big G of Beacon Hill, okay? I'm going to hold it down while the top G's gone. And that's another message. All you Andrew Tate followers, the poor guy's in jail. You don't even have protests. You don't even do nothing. You make videos using his name for clout. I'm going to hold it down and take his place. I'm not misogynistic, but I believe in the traditional roles. I believe every man is a god, is a divine king. Every woman is a divine queen. And the manifestation of the goddess and gods are put there by the divine being as a form of what we should live up to. Okay, you should aspire to be like your god or goddess. Okay, and no goddess is a whore, and no god is misogynistic. Every person has to play their role. And so, anybody want to play the game again with me? Anyway, so let me tell you how I became a Latin King. So I was already a well-established career criminal by the age of 23. Okay, out of Holyoke in Springfield, Massachusetts. I was already well established. I worked in nightclubs, sold a lot of cocaine in nightclubs in Connecticut and Massachusetts. I sold a lot of cocaine to wise guys and associates, and I sold a lot of blow to them. You know what I mean? And at 23, I got locked up. And it was just me and one of my friends in the jail from my neighborhood. And I was in a cell with a vice lord. I forgot his name. He was a great kid. White vice lord, of all things, from Worcester. If you know Worcester, it's only Latin Kings and vice lords, really. And they got other sets. But, we were loud. We used to, party in the cell a lot. And it was during the day. And the dudes in the next cell said, "Shut the fuck up." Really? This is count time. I said, "When the doors swing, you swing, motherfucker." And I was dead serious. And then I'm listening in the vent, because there's vents you could communicate through. I heard him tell his boy, "You know how we do these motherfuckers if we were on the street." "Oh, really? Really? Okay." So when the door swung, I went in the cell. And I said, "Show me how you're gonna do me. Show me how the fuck you gonna do me when we're on the streets, right?" And little bitch popped out the top bunk, pretending they're asleep. Blasted him right in the eye. Bow! Hit the corner. This was a fucking TKO. Split his whole shit. They were calling me Knuckles in the Ludlow jail after that, because he had the longest split open black eye of anybody in the fucking history of fucking Ludlow jail. I broke his fucking eye socket. Okay, and so, who's this? You want to go live with me? Let's go live. Anyway, I broke his freaking eye socket open. He touched the blood. This was TKO. He's looked at the blood. He looks at me. He's like, "You did this to me?" I said, "I don't see anybody else in the fucking cell, bitch." Anyway, the cell, he sits up. I like, "You want one too? You want one too?" Meaning a fucking eye jam. I'll knock you the fuck out. So, he don't want it. Now, I had made friends with the boss of the Latin Kings for the block. And I had some inside knowledge. He hijacked the truck. And I had some inside knowledge about his case, and that's how we became friends. I also smuggled drugs and cigarettes into the jail that time, and the Latin Kings bought some cigarettes off me. And we had a little issue over that. They wanted matches for free. I told them to go fuck themselves. Then he came in, asked me like a gentleman, and I gave it to him. I let him know, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'll die today. You don't try to press me. You know what I'm saying? And so then, after I beat up this kid, it turns out it wasn't a beat up. He got knocked the fuck out, technical. And so it turns out he was the little brother of the Nietas in the pod. And I see them all organizing, getting big. I'm like, I'm going to get jacked. I only got me and my boy from the hood and one vice lord and 2 pencils. What are we going to do, right? Against 10, 15 guys, maybe 20? So I go to this guy. He turned out to be my king father, bless me in the nation later. And I told him, I was like, they're going to jump me. He goes, "They ain't going to fucking jump you." He goes, "Don't worry about it." I said, "Oh shit, join the live." Is that the same Trina? Okay, my bad, Trina. I was just hitting your follow request. So then, he's like, "Let me go talk to them. They're not going to jump you. We'll set it off. Don't worry." So he goes and talks to them, and the kid said I sucker punched him. And he says, comes back to me. He's like, "You got a problem going back in the cell with this kid?" I said, "No, not at all. Not at all. I'll go back in the cell with him." And so I went back in the cell. He was sitting on the bunk. I said, get up, bitch. Let's fight. Let's fucking do this. And he don't want to do it. I said, you know what? You're a bitch. I said, tell me to my fucking face I sucker punch. I'll beat you where the fuck you sit, right? I told him that. I said, I'll beat you where you sit. He said, nah, you didn't sucker punch me. I spit in his face. I opened the door. Now, there's a line of like five netas I got to walk through. I opened the door. I spit on the ground. Your man's a bitch. Oh, wow, they're wilding in Spanish. Right? You know, I didn't know Spanish so good then. And still not that great. But anyway, I'm getting jumped. So I go back to my king father and I tell him they're going to jump me. He said, don't worry about it. I'm going to go talk to him again. And he goes back to them and he says, you're not satisfied? Pick any one of your brothers to go in the cell with the white boy. Not one came. Because I'm going to tell you right now, being a minority, it really hurts your ego to get your ass kicked. It hurts your ego even more to get your ass kicked by a white boy. You guys know that. It's nothing personal. I'm not racist. I got Spanish brothers, black brothers, white brothers, Jew brothers, whatever you want to call it. I'm a universalist. So after that, he came in my cell and he was like, you want to join? I know you're not joining for protection. And so I was like, then he told me about this book of knowledge. He told me about this book of knowledge, the manifesto the kings have. He said it'll change your life, make me fearless. I already was fearless, but he said it'll make you amazing powers. And so being from witchcraft and studying ancient grimoires and everything, I really wanted to read this book. And that was my main reason for joining Latin Kings, because I was already a successful career criminal. My friend who's dead, rest in peace, Charlie Hera, he was my partner in crime for many years. And so, yeah. You guys familiar with the Scopa deck? Anybody got a yes or no question? I'll hit you with a yes or no question right now. Anybody want a quick reading? Want a yes or no question? Huh? Is my live going successful? Is this live good? I'm going to do a yes or no for myself. You ready? You ready? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Wait. Come on. Oh, my live ain't going good, guys. According to the cards, the live ain't going good. Help me out, guys. Help me out. Let's get these likes up. All right. So what do you guys want to hear? Text me a message right now. Do you want to hear witch stories? Or do you want to hear jail stories? Or do you want to hear stories on what I'm doing now? Go ahead. Let me know. Come on. Somebody go live with me. Invite. So, yeah. Let me know. You want a yes or no question done? I'll do it for you. Let's invite some more people. Let's get on this fucking live. Let's go to Instagram. I'm gonna invite everybody right now on my live. I hope my man Sergio, join the live, homie. Come on, Sergio. Let's talk about the Masons together. Let's talk about the Masons. That would be great. Okay? Let's get on this live. Let's invite some more people to the live. Inviting more people to the live from Instagram. Okay? Okay, guys. Sorry, I had to invite more people to the live. I would like somebody... Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you to Alma German, Sent TikTok Universe. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you guys for the gifts. You guys are great. You guys are great supporters. Thank you for the gifts. I'm new to this. I don't even know how to look at that. Here, have a lion. I don't know what this does. I don't know. Thank you, though. Thank you, guys, for all the likes. Thank you for joining. Share this live. Let me know what you want to hear about. I got witch stories, I got Latin King stories, and I got prison stories, jail stories, and I also got Beacon Hill stories and what I'm doing here on Beacon Hill. Thank you. Thank you for all the gifts. Marcos, thank you. Thank you. Commando, thank you. You're all right. All the best. Vote Trump. Save America from pedophiles, bankruptcy, and World War III. Bam. I'm going to tell you right now, I am politically involved and I plan on running for the Senate. Okay? And you people can evict me. You people can elect me to the Senate. And you know what? I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have a YouTube video saying to Biden and Trump, the first organization, Republican or Democrat, that gives me a donation will be the party that I represent in the Senate. So, thank you. Thank you. I support Trump. I mean, he was a good president. I think he was one of the best presidents, except for the stupid building the wall, because building a wall is not going to stop, drugs or crime. That was dumb. But as far as being